My name is Paige, and today I wanted to talk about how I basically manifested my Texas apartment all by myself this year. So basically, if you didn't know, I used to own a dance studio in Illinois, and I had to close due to COVID. But the battle with me deciding to try to fight it and close was like months long, but I finally made the decision. Well, the decision was made for me, and it was like my sign for me to come to Texas. And money wise, how I was able to do it, because at the time that was my only job. The dance studio was the only income that I had, even though it wasn't any income at all. So technically I wasn't making any money all 2020 until I want to say like March. And how I was making my money was through this app called BIGO Live. I could do a whole nother video about that because it's a lot to get into, but this video ain't about that. So I basically was a host slash live streamer on the app, and I was making my money that way. And I was able to make enough money for me to move. I really only came with my first month's rent deposit and like a little extra money on the side, but I really didn't have any money saved up like I should have. Yeah, really wish I did that. But when the money was in my account the previous months, I was excited. I ain't never had that much money in my hands to just play with or just have. So yeah, I wasn't being responsible, but but you know, I would have definitely done that different. Yeah, I'm gonna face it. So yeah, I looked up everything on my own. I have an aunt that lives here, and that was really, because nobody really want to move to a new state by themselves. Illinois is where I'm from. It's 12 hours away. But I decided that, one of my favorite aunties is here, and I've been to Texas before. I like Texas. That's just where I want to be. So that's just where I went. And that's just where I knew I was gonna feel comfortable. So I came out here. I drove the 12 hours. I packed up everything I could into my car, and I drove by myself. And I manifested the move-in day of July 11th. And when I say I manifested it, that's what I mean, because technically when I was speaking to my landlord, she was like, they didn't even have nothing that soon. The earliest they was gonna have was August. That was not gonna work for me. I had to go. I was like, nah, I need something earlier than that. And when I told her that, it just so happened that a lady had just moved out of here. So they gave me like, after our phone call, it was like 2 weeks after that the apartment would be ready. And that so happened to be July 11th. I was like, perfect. I'll take it. And that's what I did. So I left July 11th, but I didn't get here till July 12th because it's 12 hours. The longest I've ever driven by myself was 7. And when I stopped at my other aunt's in Memphis, 6 hours like in between, yeah, I took a nap, woke up, tried to get back on the road, finished the other 6 hours, couldn't do it. I was just like, I'm not feeling it, I'm not in the vibe. And when I'm not in the vibe, it's my third eye, it's my intuition telling me nah. So I got a hotel room and I just chilled there until the morning. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made, because ain't no telling what would have happened on the road if I would have tried to keep going. But yeah, so the morning, got back on the road, and I finally got here. I had my landlord give my auntie the keys and stuff July 11th, so then when I got there the 12th, I was able to just boom, just move in, do whatever I want to do. So that happened, moved in. I didn't take no pictures of the empty apartment because this is like my third apartment by myself. I'm kind of over the new, I got my new place. Like, I'm kind of over that scene. Like, I'm excited to myself, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel the need to share everything with the world with social media, so I didn't really take no pictures. But I will say, oh, that's what I forgot. When my aunt came and showed me my actual apartment July 11th, it wasn't what I expected over the phone. I had wanted or expected a stand-up shower, didn't end up getting that. The living room looked smaller. The island wasn't positioned the way that I thought it was gonna be. Like, I honestly panicked and freaked out because I'm like, I knew I shouldn't have picked an apartment before I got there, blah, blah, blah. But when I had got the hotel room and I had spent that time to myself, I had to meditate and I had to realize that I need to be more grateful, because at the end of the day, I'm only 22. And not a lot of people can say that they moved themselves across the country at 22. You get what I'm saying? So like, I had to realize that I'm grateful. I'm covered, meaning by my spirits. I'm looked out for. What is the word I'm looking for? I can't find the word that I'm looking for, but either way it goes, I had to check myself. I had to get myself back in order. Like, girl, we is not gonna ruin our happy moment over a stand-up shower in a small living room that you're not gonna be in. You feel me? So I checked myself, and when I got here, I was cool. I was happy. I was better. I'm like, I can't believe I did it. And that's just what it was. It was a little easier for me than it would be for most people, but at the end of the day, like I said, I manifested it. I was meditating. I was being positive about everything, not just what I wanted, but being positive in general. Some of y'all fail to realize you have to be positive in general. You can't just be positive about things that include you. Okay? And I did it. And if I did it, then you can do it. So this is a message. If you think, or you've been thinking about moving across the states, baby, do it. As long as you got a plan to pay them bills, do it. So I can say is do it. And I wish you the best of luck. And I got so many more videos to tell, or stories to tell y'all about the dance studio, about freaking BIGO, which is the app that I work for, about my spiritual journey. Just vibe with me. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all that good stuff, and watch my glow up. Watch my glow up and be here with me so we can glow up together. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, please comment below. Don't be shy. Talk to me. And thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.